This guitar has too many strings! Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel. And today we are checking out yet another guitar from IYV. But not just another electric guitar, this is a 7-string electric guitar. And before we get into it guys, if you could do me a favor really quick, if you could hit the subscribe button and the like button, I would really appreciate it.
That would be great.
Now, not only is this a 7-string guitar from IYV, but this happens to be the very first 7-string guitar that I have ever had. In fact, guys, I don't even ever remember playing a 7-string guitar ever in my entire life until I just got this recently. I know that sounds kind of crazy, guys, but all these years that I've been playing, I've been just pretty satisfied with the 6 strings that I've had on all my guitars, and I just never felt like I needed another string. But I've always been like really curious about like, well, how would it feel? How would I play it? Would I like it? Would I not like it? And like, what the heck do you even do with that extra string? Well, now I know. So what do we have exactly here anyway? Well, we've got the ISHLFF7-400 7-string electric guitar from IYV. It's got a basswood body with a burl veneer top that looks fantastic. It has a nice matte finish, 2 pickups, 1 volume, 1 tone, 3-way toggle. And guys, although these might look like active pickups, they are not active. 24 frets, roasted Jatoba fretboard, 5-piece maple and walnut neck. And you guys know I love the reverse headstock, and yeah, this has the reverse headstock. Alright guys, so back to the question. Can I play a 7-string guitar? Can I play it successfully? Can I play it well? But not just a 7-string guitar, it also has the fanned frets. So I'm gonna play it for you guys right now, and then after that, I'm gonna talk about the issues that I have with a 7-string guitar. Check it out. Okay, so what happened the first time I tuned it up and plugged it in and start to play it? Well, it's like the wires in my brain got crossed. I'm not joking, guys. When I'm looking down at the strings, here's the issue. When I'm looking down and you're looking at the spots where you would normally play a power chord or a certain lick in a certain position and you're wanting to hit certain frets, certain notes, well, your brain, or my brain at least, is used to the idea that this top string would be the E string, right? So you're kind of doing your positioning based on that top string being the E string, and then the next one's the A, and then the D, and so on. But with this extra added string, that is not the case. So I found myself putting my fingers in like the wrong locations, and I'd go to hit a chord and it would be the wrong chord, or I would go to play like a certain lick, certain notes in the scale, whatever, and I'm hitting the wrong frets, hitting the wrong notes, because in my brain it's thinking like, you should just take off that high E string and you'd still have your 6 strings here, starting with the top one, if that makes any sense. And it took like a bit of practicing to kind of get, undo that and get used to the idea that, hey, that top string is not the low E string, that's a low B string. So all of those factors initially was leading to like just some confusion in my playing, and like I said, just hitting a lot of wrong notes. I mean, think about it, guys. I've been playing guitar for like 40 years, and those 40 years I've been playing 6 strings exclusively, except for my bass guitar. I don't play that very much, but as far as lead guitar, 6 strings with frets that are not fanned, and then all of a sudden just like thrown into the fire with 7 strings, fanned frets. It takes a bit of getting used to. And I think I could adapt to it. I can adjust to it if I practiced with it a lot, over and over and over. But one of my concerns is like, if I get really used to the 7 strings and I'm, practicing with that a lot, and then all of a sudden I grab one of my other guitars with the 6 strings and not the fan frets, is that like, am I gonna start making mistakes on that guitar and doing things that, I would be doing on the 7 string, but now I'm on 6 strings again? I don't know. Since I'm not experienced with the 7 string, I would have to ask one of you guys out there. Somebody that's used to switching back and forth between 7 strings and 6 strings, and is that kind of a seamless transition after you get used to the 7 strings? You guys tell me. Now, as far as the guitar goes, guys, like, do I think it's a fantastic guitar? Do I think it's great? It's a really well-made guitar, nice. The neck is super thin. Like, this is like Jackson thin. So it's got a great neck, but of course, like I said before, wider because of the 7 strings. Now the pickups, remember I said these are not active pickups. I did measure them with my multimeter. They're really high output. The bridge pickup was like 17.5K, and the neck pickup was somewhere around like 10.5K on the output. But even though I like high output pickups, and those are really high output, there's something about the sound of these pickups that are just kind of like not really doing it for me. So yeah, not super hot on the pickups. And then the tuners, guys. It's got locking tuners. That's cool, right? But these tuners, not good. Terrible. In fact, they stick. Like, they're really sticky. They're not smooth at all. And if you've ever had like really cheap tuners, the kind that stick, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. You're trying to tune the guitar, you're trying to turn it, and it's just like sticking, and then you're applying more and more pressure to get it to turn, and then when it finally does turn, it kind of clicks, right? And then the string that you're just trying to budge it just a tiny bit to get it in tune, but because it's like stuck and then it clicks, it ends up going like way sharp. So yeah, not good tuners, unfortunately. So I think if I wanted to like get this into absolutely like awesome, perfect prime shredding condition, I would change the tuners, of course. I might look for better pickups that match like more what I'm looking for as far as sound. And I'd probably just need to do like a basic setup. I would need to go over the frets, check the frets to see if there's any unlevel frets, maybe polish up the frets, maybe do a fret level if necessary. And even though like I'm not really a 7 stringer, guys, there are a lot of things on this guitar that's like really call out to me. You've got the hardtail bridge, I love that, 2 humbuckers, 24 frets, I love the body shape, reverse headstock. So like, yeah, if I really wanted to get into the 7 string stuff, this would be a fantastic option. Now you can get this guitar on eBay right now. I'm gonna have a link for it down in the description. I'm also gonna put a link for the IYV eBay store, the overall eBay store, just in case you click on this link and it's gone and it's not there anymore. I'll put a link for their eBay store. And if you guys aren't aware, IYV does custom orders. See this guitar right here? This is my custom IYV guitar. 6 strings, of course, and it is absolutely fantastic. And guys, if you're looking to have a custom guitar made, you should really consider IYV, because it's kind of like, if you can dream it, they can make it. Just look at a couple of examples of stuff that they have listed on eBay right now. Just really amazing looking stuff. They'll do like any crazy shape. They do left-handed models, bass guitars, regular guitars, 7 strings, 8 strings. Like I said, if you can dream it up, just about anything, they can do it. And their prices are extremely reasonable. And if you're interested in getting in touch with them about a possible custom order, you can email them at this email address right here. I'll also have it down in the description. All right, guys, so thank you for joining me on my little short journey into the 7-string realm. But yeah, I think I will be sticking with my 6 strings. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.